Okay, so this week we've got the Fallout of Night of Champions special edition of Raw, the longest running episodic weekly TV show in the history of episodic weekly TV shows. We begin with the the Wyatts. The Wyatts are part of the Authority, so they come down, talk about how they destroyed Roman Reigns again and Ambrose again. Roman comes down and is like, "Hey Bray, how about you and me one on one?" They begin having a pretty decent knockdown drag out brawl. Roman is getting the upper hand. Harper comes in, starts working on Roman. Strowman comes in, starts working. Ambrose comes running down. Just wild, crazy melee. Orton comes down. Wild, crazy melee ensues. Wyatt end up getting out of the ring. Then you have Ambrose, Orton, Reigns. Later on in the night, Wyatt cuts a promo where he's like, "Hey, you guys didn't learn. All fall down." Strowman talks about how he skinned a snake and drank its blood. Works. Big creepy scary dude is big creepy scary dude. I can totally dig that. And keeping up with the idea of 3-person groups, I love stables. We went from very few to a lot of them all of a sudden. We got to see another match where we got the Lucha Dragons and Neville taking on Cosmic Wasteland. I can't do his thing is loud. My 20-month-old daughter is like in a room there, and my wife is in another room. Nice match, go back and forth. Nice amount of speed on one side. It looked like Sin Cara blew another move. Is that his new gimmick? You're the high flyer who makes mistakes, or is that just Sin Cara being Sin Cara again? But nice back and forth. These two groups have some pretty nice chemistry. I liked it. It works well. It gives, it gives the Ascension, Stardust something to do. It gives Neville something to work on. Throw in 2 more people, and you got Survivor Series team. It was a nice, good back and forth. And with Salida del Sol, I liked how, almost in mid-air, you could tell that Kalisto was like, "Oh, face hard camera for the pin." Liked it. It's good. Good, solid ring work. Had another 6-man tag. Seen a pattern here. The New Day with Rusev. Yes, Woods did play Rusev's theme music on the trombone. Taking on the team of the Dudley Boys and Ziggler. Okay. Yeah, these 6 guys have really decent chemistry. Finish saw Woods get on the apron, blast the trombone into Ziggler's face. He super kicks him. But that's okay, because Summer Rae catches the trombone. And then Dolph gets murder death killed by a Rusev super kick. 3 count. So I guess occasionally, very rarely, a super kick is a pin. Woo! Yes, Shawn Michaels is very excited about the fact that a move that he used to win multiple matches and championships now occasionally wins matches as well. The Divas. So Rick comes down, does a great job of trying to not cry in the ring, pushes over, makes a beautiful overture for his daughter. PCB comes down. CMB seem really happy. P seems kind of like what's coming next. Charlotte does a great job talking about how honored she is to be doing this, how she followed Paige's example. And then Paige gets my, she's like, no. Yes, this is the Paige pseudo pipe bomb. Calls Becky irrelevant. It's like, Charlotte, you're only here because of your dad. Which genetically is true, because if Charlotte didn't have a dad, she wouldn't be here at all. Then she runs down to the Bellas about, we all know why they are where they are. There's the elephant in the room. Just let everyone know. And then she called Team Bad all flash and no substance. And then wondered where Natty was. So of course they do the. I don't like the backstage segment where someone's just standing there, like seething in anger. And then Natty shows up and is like, Paige, I understand where you're coming from. I was there. I had these things happen. I get it. I get your frustration. I really, 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 really wish that she would have said, I had a farting gimmick. And she's been like, for a while, I teamed with Beth Phoenix, and I farted. That was my deal. I was a farter. But then Natty's like, it's okay, I have a match against Naomi. Alright, these two have awkward chemistry at best. And Naomi hits the big booty to the face and beats Natalya in her return match, or re-debut match on the roster. Charlotte took on Brie. Brie was also in like a jet black leather outfit. Just like Natalya was in like a jet black leather and like fishnet outfit. So I guess everyone lost their outfits and had to borrow Paige's old wardrobe. But Brie and Charlotte were an awkward match. It was like, I'm looking forward to seeing them do. When they first had Paige and Natalya on the back, my first thought was, if those two were to team up, that would be an impressive duo. But at least now they appear to be doing something with the women. If you thought it was hard to keep track when they had 9 of them, now they have 10. Group of 3, a group of 3, a group of 2, and 2 singles. Hopefully they can keep a nice, coherent, running storyline between all of them. Hopefully. I don't think it's going to happen, though. Ryback, looking to recapture the fire that he lost to Kevin Owens, had a match with Bo Dallas. Do I need to tell you that he won? He did. He beat Bo. So they got to build a big show for his inevitable destruction at the hands of Brock Lesnar. He took on Cesaro again in a rematch from the match they had at SmackDown. Cesaro lost, but put in a phenomenal effort. For some strange reason, Cesaro can put on matches that are amazing and still lose me. You go, man, he lost, but dang, he suplex show from the outside to the inside. That's impressive. Man is just wickedly powerful. Now let's talk about the authority segments. Seth Rollins goes in the back, and there's Happy Kane with short hair. Hey, Seth, you had a great match last night, but I booked your rematch clause against John Cena. New camera, so I'm trying to get the angles and everything out just right. I was like, oh, the mask isn't in the box. So the power of Kane is in the mask along with the wig? So Glenn is now separate from Kane? This is Joseph Parks' Abyss again, isn't it? So Vince must have perchance ran over a random episode of TNA and went, hey, we the guy was kind of like that. We should totally do that. So the Authority's confused. Rollins confused. Everyone's confused as to why there's Corporate Kane and then Demon Kane. So we get to end with John Cena taking on Seth Rollins. Beautiful back and forth match. Rollins looks like $1,000,000 dipped in gold in this match. Hits a frog splash. Cena no sells, hits an AA 1, 2, 3, wins the match. I was watching my buddy Ed, and we're making jokes the whole time about the JBL. Big Match John wins all matches. Big Match John. Because nothing destroys face and apparel like Big Match John wins big matches. Big Match John. Maggle. Big Match John winning big matches. Big Match John. Repeatedly. And of course, when John wins, Big Match John, find a way to win big matches, Big Match John. And then Kane's on the Titantron. I'm like, oh, Demon Kane's going to be in the ring, isn't he? Oh. Fire, fire. Kane comes out from the corner of the ring. I don't think Seth knew about it. Or else Seth is the world's greatest actor at being scared out of his flippin' mind. He looks like he was not told that's where Kane was coming from. He's just scratching and clawing, freaking out. You know, I was like, man, they're even doing audible bleeps because he was like, beep, beep. I'm like, you know, that was a decent ending. It sucks because that means Kane is going to feud with Rollins. You know, it worked well when Stevie Richards was champion and he feuded with Kane. When Daniel Bryan was champion and he feuded with Kane. So it has to work when Seth Rollins is champion and he feuded with Kane. So this episode had some highs, some lows. A bit more lows than highs. Owens on commentary is just perfect. Oh, if there's ever a guy who should wear a wireless headset during his match, it should be Owens. I want to hear Owens doing commentary on an Owens match while he's in the middle of it. And Bray Wyatt's awesome. When people say, why do you still watch wrestling? It's because there's moments. When the New Day, great job. Big E talking about building a wall in Texas, perfect. The Wyatts, done well. I was like, man, if they can book the Wyatts stupid down between now and WrestleMania and have them win 3 of the belts, show up the next night on Raw, toss them all in the ring and be like, we've destroyed your heroes. We don't need your trinkets. And then just like, that's how you end Raw the night after WrestleMania. Perfect. And Owens, you know, and Cesaro. So they've got anything with Ambrose. So they've got enough guys that make you go, I want to watch it for you guys. The Divas division, it's Paige, it's Becky, it's Sasha, then Natalya. I want to see those 4 tear it up in some way, shape, or form. Probably like, but Nikki's awesome. Nikki needs to spend the rest of the year not involved in the main event for the Divas belt. I think if they do that, then if she comes back around Royal Rumble time, it'll seem fresh, it'll seem great. It's like when John is away from the main event, he's away from the title, but then he comes back to it, it actually feels a little bit not as tired. It still feels tired, but it's not as tired as if you would have been going for the main event title the whole time.